Kate, we had a stat, by the way, which could have been our RBI earlier in the show, that we have not had a 5% pullback in 200 sessions, which is the longest streak going back 5 years. To what do you attribute this insane market strength lately?
Brian, thank you for having me. I think you have to conclude it's the Fed. The markets don't make sense because of the Fed has been pouring money into the U.S. economy. There's also a lot of foreign money coming in. Remember, 10-year bonds in Germany, negative 50 basis points. Equivalent rates in Japan are also negative. There's just been supply and demand, Brian, a lot of money pouring in, and we are very concerned. We've had 3 very strong years in the market, despite COVID, despite a lot of questions about the economy, the GDP growth, and the market just roars up higher.
Are you worried about it? I mean, and there's been no real indication yet, Kate, that new pops and cases. I mean, air travel is booming. Vegas is packed. Restaurants are crowded. King of Prussia Mall, by the way, yesterday in Pennsylvania, this is true, literally lines to get into stores. Are you worried about the economic rebound?
I am very worried about the economic rebound. And actually, it's interesting. I've seen data that airline travel is not booming. It's come back, but it's still down 65% this year versus last year, which was down 65% versus the year before. Asia travel is down even lower. So I am concerned. I am concerned about these airline stocks, these travel stocks, and you've seen that they've given up a lot of the move that they had earlier on this year. So I am concerned. So given that, there are some areas that I think are still interesting. For example, in the medical area, a lot of procedures that didn't happen last year are now happening this year. So you've seen companies like Edwards Life Sciences, Merit Medical. You've seen actually Edwards was up, revenues were up 50% for the second quarter year on year. Merit Medical, I would love to tell you more about that. Those revenues were up 28% year on year versus last year. So I'm betting on those companies where you have to use the service. You can delay your procedure for only so long.